Yo everybody, what's up? How are we doing? We're just hanging out here on the server once again, and right now I'm just kind of giving a little hand. Oh, I guess I kind of goofed that one up there, didn't I? Just giving a hand to Squigs. He has taken it upon himself to redo the Nether hub. We've decided to keep it for now, I guess, and what we're gonna do is tear out all these trees. And I think we're keeping the black concrete around the walls and on the ceiling, so that needs to be finished still. But before we get to our project for today, you know, just wanted to talk about a little thing we got going on here on the server. So now you know, this is going to be done one of these days. Trying to use the gas to help me. Hey, putty, putty, putty. Oh, stupid bush. Hey, buddy, buddy, buddy. Come on, come on. Hit me. Hit me! Well, you came close. Come on, buddy. You can get it. Oh no! Why? So far away! Thought the Nether was supposed to be more dangerous. He hit all around the tree, but he couldn't hit the tree itself. Alright, let's see if we can jump. Or we'll just pillar up a little bit. Come on, buddy, 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 buddy! And he despawned. What? I don't think he was that far away, was he? Interesting. Now that's what I'm talking about. Burn, baby, burn. So today's project I want to start working on is a whack-a-mole game. And as you know, we have these new target blocks. So what I'm thinking, instead of actually having a mole, we're going to have these little target blocks popping in and out. And then you shoot them with an arrow, and that will start racking up points. Unfortunately, I forgot my bow, but that's okay. We just need to get this started. And then we'll do some testing a little bit later. Now, one thing that I do have, tons and tons of gray concrete. And not only do I have a lot of it, but it actually contrasts with the target blocks. So, yeah, that works out kind of well. No, if I think I want to put like a nice little border around it. So we'll just do one block there. And then what we're going to do is make this grid pattern. If I do 2 blocks in between each one, should probably be enough. So let me go ahead and lay out our grid, and then we'll get back to you. So this is our game board so far, and I know what you're thinking. This is vertical. Whack-a-mole should be laying down on the ground, but just in my mind, this is going to make the redstone a little bit easier. And also, we're not quite whacking moles, we're just shooting targets, so it's a whack-a-mole-like game. It's something similar, I guess. I don't know what we'll call it yet. Maybe there's already a game like this, and I don't know about. Let me know if there is. It'd be interesting. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start getting some observers. And I don't know if I have any actually. I need to go get some more quartz. Dispensers? Ah, okay, observers. Alright. Now, what I'm thinking is, if we have our observers facing this way, it may not look the prettiest, but they will be able to see when the mole gets whacked. So let's go ahead and place these guys this way. And then I'm gonna be able to have observers coming off this direction so we can detect when those get hit. Now I'm going to design a device that will push these in and out in a random fashion. So in order to make an item randomizer, what we're going to do is bring out a couple of blocks, and then we're going to place ourselves a hopper and a dropper. So I want the dropper facing this direction. Oh, I lost my droppers. Where'd they go? Right there. Let's get the dropper facing that direction, and then a hopper facing back into it. So whenever it plops out an item, it's going to go straight back into that dropper. Like so. So now what we're going to do, if we can hop up here, I want to place a comparator coming off of this block right there. And then we'll just place one redstone dust. And I think this will be enough if we just have... Nope. Okay, so we got to go a little bit farther back. So basically what the hopper is doing is sending out a signal through the comparator of 1 when you have one item in. And then it'll send out a signal much higher when you have a non-stackable item. So I'm going to use stone swords. And that will be how we randomize it. So the dropper, as we will demonstrate here in a second, will randomly choose an item out of any of its 9 slots to send into the hopper. And as long as it's a stone sword or an item that doesn't stack, it'll send off a signal greater than 1. So let's go ahead and place our dropper back down and then place our hopper into it. And put a button for testing. And we can put a stone block in, we'll put in a dirt block, we'll put in a stone sword, and then some seeds. And then why not some brown terracotta? And it doesn't really matter what kind of items as long as some of them stack and some of them don't. So that must have been our sword. And that was something else. That was something else. Here we can show what's going in there. So the seeds, the terracotta, and then the sword will cause it to extend. So, fun little way to make a randomizer. Every time you power it, something else will get thrown in there. And at random, the sword will make this extend. I now have item randomizers in all of my slots. But just through testing here, I think we're going to have to change up the design a little bit. It does do what I wanted it to do. Randomly, you'll have little targets popping out. So that time we didn't have any. We had a couple there. But I think what I want to do, if I can have droppers facing into these droppers instead of hoppers, and then we're going to have to run a return line through all of these to return the item. That way we can get the targets to extend for a little bit longer. Now I've got it set up. When we push the button, you get some of them extend, and then a while later they start retracting. And I may even want to lengthen that a little bit. We'll just either add in some more repeaters, or I might add in some kind of hopper clock something that I can adjust a little bit easier without just throwing a bunch of repeaters on the ground. Right now I'm going to bury this wiring, and then we're going to hook up some kind of trigger system. I think we're just going to have a target block that we shoot that will start the whole system up, and then when we shoot it again, we want it to stop. I think I finally got the timing right. I got the speed that I'm looking for. And let's go ahead and give this a little test try. To start and stop the device, we simply shoot the target on the platform. And let's go ahead, start her up. Takes just a second. And here we go. So I can get, nope, missed. Nope, missed. Alright, got that one. Got that one. Nope. Did I get that one? Yeah, I got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Nope. Got that one. Got that one. That one. Oh, no. Missed that one. That one. Alright, this is kind of fun. I need to get a scoreboard going. And then I think what I want to do is get some kind of way to speed this up. And if we can get some like infinity arrows or something so they're not dragging around on the ground, that would be great. I just shot myself. So let's go ahead, stop the... Well, actually, I'll let it run. We can see how this works. I've changed up the entire design back here. So I figured out when we power the front dropper, it also powers the back dropper. So what this is doing, instead of shooting out and then shooting back and then shooting out, what we're doing is powering the front one, so it's shooting whatever item is in there out, and then at the same time powering the back hopper, or the back dropper, and shooting the item forward. So as we can see, it's basically just switching items instantly, and then whenever it reaches the stone sword, it extends the piston. So simplified design from what I was thinking of, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. Seems to be working pretty well so far. Down here we just have a simple hopper clock, which is powering the system. We can go ahead and collect our arrows. And then I just threw some stairs up here to get up here for now. We might change the design of this. I'm going to go ahead, fill in these blocks. Because for now, this little project is working pretty well. So the next thing I need to work on is how to tell when I've shot the target blocks. And I don't know if I want to do point systems for the closer I get to the bullseye. I think for now I'm just going to work on detecting when they've been shot. My original plan was to use these observers, but now I realize it'll also detect whenever they are pushed out or retracted. So I guess there's no real way to use those. I'm sure there's a way, but it would be much more complicated than I want. So what I could do, I could put some just redstone beneath these, but then you would see it. I don't know how that would look. Probably not too well. Let's go ahead and sleep. I don't know if I've ever noticed this before, or if it's new. I don't know if I haven't paid attention. But the sounds when you go over bone blocks sound different. If you listen. That's kind of weird. Sounds almost like hollow. I kind of like it. I like it. It's kind of cool. So for the remainder of the episode, I'm just going to do some cleaning up. I've got this little area over here that I'm not using anymore. It's It's just a little thing I was using when I was building the bridge. So we can take that down. Also, what I wanted to do was kind of open this up to make it more of a river. And I think we're going to put a boat in here. So let's tear down these trees. And see if we can't make ourselves a little river that goes under the bridge. Look at this crazy amount of items we just pulled out of this river. Look at it all! So much stuff. I'm going to try not to pick any of that up. It's not going to go well. But right now we have this lovely little island right here. I wonder if I should extend this over this way a little bit more. Make it more sturdy looking under the bridge. I think for now it'll be okay. I should put these supports over here. I don't have any. Yeah, we're gonna do that. But I don't have any of those blocks right now, so I'm gonna have to remember that and come back and do that later. Right now I want to build a boat because it's the little things in life that'll make your world seem more lived in. Gotta do some gray concrete across the bottom, and then we'll just top it off with some quartz. Do like a very simple, modern-y looking boat. We'll stick her right in the middle here. Alright, so if I make this the base of the boat, and we can chop off this block here, and then we'll just bring this up this way. I've never been great at building boats, but we're gonna do our best here. Just want a small boat, something to fill in this little area to give it a little something to look at. I think I've worked out something that's not completely awful. We can swim up over here, get a closer look at it. Nothing too fancy. Just got a simple little boat. We can walk all around it. Maybe I should put... Oops, I fell off. Maybe I should put some glass so you can kind of tell that that's where you're supposed to sit when you drive. Don't know. The captain's quarters. Yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. Oh, did I forget to put... Oh man, I'm gonna have to get some more quartz again and fill in that corner over there. But that's about all the time I've got for today, and about all the quartz I've got for right now. I'm gonna have to go get some more. Oh, there's some right there. Alright, well, I'll fill that in, promise you. That'll be it for today's episode though, guys. If you liked it, please be sure to like. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, all that good nonsense. I found some quartz. I'll fill that in right now. And don't forget to tune in to the next episode, guys. We're going to work more on our shooting game over there that we started, and might do some little more prettying up of our little world over here. Doing little things like that. One of these days I will finish this road. It just kind of ends right here. But I need to make another exit that goes over here to the shopping mall area. And then we're going to continue on our roadway, and that's going to work its way all the way back to the spawn town, or at least close to it. I think it's going to end up across the river. Whoa, wait a second. Why is there a giant E under here? E? What's the E for? Why is it here? Anyway, our road is gonna end up coming all the way back over here, past this thing over yonder, and then I think we're gonna end it right at the edge of this island, and then that'll take us straight back over here to our spawn town. So we'll be able to get back here mostly by foot. I think I'll put some kind of train station underground, and it'll take us over here across the the ocean. And that'll be nice. And then I can also get rid of this pathway that leads out that direction, and we'll have a nice access to get to the skeleton farm. And I've got some mixed feelings on this. This was like a dock that I started, and I still don't know if I want to finish it or if I want to scrap the project altogether. But right now it's just half finished, so let me know if I should go ahead and build a dock, build some ships on the sides of it, or if I should leave this a little bit more natural. Maybe just make a small dock instead of this huge. I guess it's more of like a pier or something like that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think of my shooting game, my little arrow target practice thing. I've been having some fun with it so far, so like always, don't forget to tune in to the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.